Ciao everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to bake a traditional farmer's bread. It has a crispy crust and it's flavorful and soft in the center. We use whole rye flour, which gives us extra fiber and a typical earthy taste to the bread. This bread is yummy in the morning for breakfast with butter and jam or butter and honey, for your kids' lunchbox or anytime with some delicious cheese. This recipe is really easy, so let's dive in! In a large bowl, combine both the white and the whole rye flour. The whole rye flour gives this bread an extra boost of fiber, which is fantastic for your digestion and keeps helping you fuller for longer, making this bread as nutritious as it is delicious. Now add the yeast, salt, bread spice and mix everything well. For the bread spice, I'm using a special ingredient called bread clover, which comes from my friend's organic farm in the Italian mountains. If you can't find bread clover where you live, don't worry, just use any bread spice blend you love. You can easily find great options in organic stores or health food shops. Slowly pour in the lukewarm water and the honey, stirring as you go. Once everything is well combined, the dough will be a bit sticky, but that's exactly what we want. Now we're going to knead the dough for about 5 minutes. This will help combine all the ingredients and develop the gluten, which is the key for giving the bread that perfect texture, soft on the inside with a good chew. Let the dough rise for about 8 hours, or even longer until it has doubled in size. Cover it with a plastic wrap and a towel and leave it in a warm spot. This slow rise is what gives the bread that wonderful airy texture and rich flavor. When you're ready to bake, preheat your oven to 415 Fahrenheit and place your cast iron pot inside. This step is essential for creating that perfectly crispy crust. The cast iron traps the steam and the heat, making the outside really crunchy while keeping the inside soft. Once the dough has risen, gently fold it and shape it into a loaf or 2 smaller loaves, depending on what you prefer. Let the shaped dough rest for another 10 to 15 minutes while the pot continues to heat in the oven. This second rise will allow the bread to develop even more flavor and a better structure. Carefully remove the hot cast iron pot from the oven. Remember, it's very hot. Gently place the dough inside the pot. You don't need to grease the pot, just be gentle when transferring the dough. Cover the pot with its lid and bake for 50 minutes. After 50 minutes, take off the lid and continue baking uncovered for another 20 minutes. The crust will turn a beautiful golden brown and the bread should sound hollow when tapped on the bottom. This is how you know it's done. This bread is perfect with a little butter, cheese or even drizzled with honey. It's hearty, wholesome and absolutely delicious. I hope you give this recipe a try. Let me know how it turns out in the comments below and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more healthy Italian-inspired recipes. Buon appetito!